Most people walk past coins every single day without giving them a second thought. They fall between couch cushions, get left at the bottom of pockets, or end up forgotten in old jars. But sometimes what seems like an ordinary coin could actually be a hidden treasure. One such coin comes from South Africa, minted in 1988, a 1-cent piece that might be worth more than some houses, luxury cars, or even your retirement fund. To the untrained eye, this coin looks simple. It's small, brown in color, and made of bronze. But there's something about the 1988 1-cent coin that makes it stand out to collectors and numismatic experts around the world. It features 2 small sparrows sitting closely on a branch, a peaceful design that most people would overlook. But the deeper you dig, the more you begin to realize how special this coin really is. On the reverse side, the coin displays the coat of arms of South Africa from the pre-1994 era. This detail alone marks it as a piece of history. It carries the country's name in both English and Afrikaans, a reflection of the bilingual policies of the time. Coins like this act as quiet storytellers of the nation's complex past, minted during a time of political tension and approaching transformation. But history is only part of the story. What truly drives collectors wild is rarity. In the world of coins, not all years are created equal. Some coins were mass-produced in huge quantities. Others, however, were minted in limited numbers, and fewer still survive today in excellent condition. The 1988 South African 1-cent is one such coin where scarcity meets demand in a way that few other coins can match. In most collections, condition is king. That's why coins are graded, a process where experts examine every scratch, discoloration, and flaw to determine its quality. Coins that look like they've never been touched, called mint state or uncirculated, are the ones that make headlines. And in the case of the 1988 1-cent coin, finding one in perfect shape is nearly impossible. Years of circulation, rough handling, and the passing of time have taken their toll. Then there's the matter of errors and variations. Sometimes, a mistake at the mint turns a regular coin into a one-of-a-kind collector's dream. Misstrikes, off-center prints, or unusual patterns can send the value of a coin soaring. Some reports suggest that specific variants of the 1988 1-cent coin exist with slight differences in lettering, spacing, or alignment. These microdetails may not mean much to the average person, but to a dedicated numismatist, they can make all the difference in the world. There's also a cultural and emotional factor that drives value. South African coins from the 1980s come from a nation on the edge of transformation. Just a few years after this coin was minted, South Africa would begin a political shift that changed its place in the world forever. Owning a coin from this moment in time is like holding a frozen piece of history, one that speaks of a past era just before sweeping change. And let's not forget the global market. As more collectors emerge from different parts of the world, the demand for rare African coins continues to grow. Auction houses, online marketplaces, and private sales have all seen a rise in interest for coins from South Africa, especially those tied to significant historical moments or possessing ultra-rare qualities. For international collectors, a coin like the 1988 1-cent is more than just a collectible, it's an investment, and in some cases, a status symbol. Now here's where things get truly astonishing. While the average version of this coin in worn condition might only fetch a few cents, an ultra-rare, perfectly preserved example, possibly with unique features or errors, has shattered expectations. In a private transaction that caught the attention of the global numismatic community, one of these coins changed hands for a staggering amount. This wasn't a mistake. It wasn't a rumor. It was a verified, documented sale that took place between serious collectors, people who understand the rarity, historical significance, and condition required for such a value. In a market where some coins go unnoticed for decades, this tiny piece of bronze quietly rose to the top. It didn't happen overnight. Years of research, collecting, and expert evaluation went into identifying this particular coin as one of a kind. When it finally came to auction, the bidding was fierce. Collectors from around the world tried to get their hands on it, each one recognizing just how rare this opportunity truly was.